Welcome back. Steve here at Soggy Bottom Farm. Waiting on the dew to dry. I seen this old motor gearbox from an old Craftsman drill. Maybe Makita, I don't remember. I don't have the clamshell anymore, but I'm going to put this thing back to use. It was a 12-volt drill. You know, the greatest tool I ever had when I first grabbed it. You know, it did everything. Made trellises in the orchard, all kinds of stuff. It was a great tool. Problem was the battery. I think I solved this problem. I'm going to show you how to put one of these old 12-volt tools back to use. Make it a productive piece of equipment for you. First thing I got to do though is make a new clamshell. Like I said, I threw it away. Let me figure some things out and I'll show you how I did it. And I'm going to show you how to turn that back into a useful piece of equipment. Hang on there. Let me see what I got laying around here. Got to go shopping. Okay, I dug around and I've decided that I got to go with PVC, which leads you to mounting. But I think this is going to work out pretty good. I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. I'll be right back. Here's my line of thinking. This drill fits down inside of here. The switch goes down through here. I'm going to cut this thing, take a chunk out of it, use a C-clamp, and draw that thing up around another piece of PVC, and we'll get this drill remounted back inside this thing. If you can't figure out how to mount your old 12-volt tool, maybe you can try something like this. I'm just going to fill it up with plastic and clamp it with those hose clamps. Hang on. Okay, this is where I'm at. I just took smaller and smaller pieces of PVC pipe, sawed a relief in it, I guess you could call it. I'll take a heat gun and apply some heat and try to soften it up through these corners down in here to more fit this thing, you know, naturally, so I'm not straining the plastic. But it's going to hold it. All we got to do now is get the trigger mounted back on it. We're going to make this thing productive again. Hang in there, I'll show you how. Steve, I'll be back soon. Man, I'm out here shopping, looking for ways of adapting that trigger. And I'm up here. I've upset these wasps inside this old paint sprayer. Man, that was a close call. Alright, I'll keep looking. Okay, I've got a game plan. I've disassembled everything. I'm going to deburr a little bit, not much. But I got to lengthen the wires from the switch to the motor. These two and where this power is going to connect. I've already plugged up my soldering iron. It's just about hot. Let me get this done. We're going to keep going. I got this figured out. We're going to turn this into a nice tool. Hang in there. Okay, I got this thing. I lengthened all these wires, soldered them where I needed to. I got a piece of old junky PVC pipe that was laying around here. I carved a slot in it to slide this switch down inside of this pipe. So let me get this thing assembled. I might have to do a few little odd things that, you know, if I want to go to the store and buy some fittings, I could make this pretty easy, but I don't want to do that. So you might have to use your imagination here in a few minutes. Let me put it together and I'll show you what I got. Okay. I had to steal the clamp from up here. I don't have enough clamps. Hose clamps. But here we go. We got that motor put back into a little clamshell of a thing here. Got the switch mounted. Just oddball pieces of PVC pipe. That's a 3/4 coupling. Just junk. But I stripped the wires back. I got a battery charger here. Let me plug it up. we'll simulate. We need a power supply, right? Oh wow, that soldering is still hot. It's a 12 volt tool. I should have been a little more prepared. I apologize. Here, we'll be there in a minute. All right. Well, let me just hold that on there. Here's the forward reverse. That's going forward. There's one other problem I'm going to show you. If you decide you want to try and goof around, we're just messing around. The lever to go from forward to reverse is down inside of here. I'd have to fiddle around with it. But there you go. Now we got to deal with the problem, right? The problem never was the tool. Man, let me unplug this thing and get all these wires straightened out. The problem has always been the battery. So let me show you how I'm going to get a 12 volt battery put on there. Matter of fact, it'll be the biggest 12 volt battery that motor has ever been attached to. All right, I'll be working on that soon. Come again. Steve out.